Hello. Yes, I am back. I survived my pain coma, and I am here to deliver you the word of weekly sushi. Oh! Hi, welcome. If you guys are, subscribers and you guys know my crazy self, welcome back. And those for you new, hi, welcome. I'm crazy. No, I am Desert Mermaid. Keisha is my name, but I call myself Desert Mermaid. I live with chronic pain, and so one of the things I do for social interaction is YouTube videos and social media, and I do this. This is a series called Weekly Sushi, and it's my effort to try to get something up that's not, and I don't edit it a lot, and usually on here we talk about feelings, usually things that I've kind of been dealing with, and I sum them up into like a quote and stuff, and we talk about it. We talk about feelings on this channel a lot, and feelings having to do with chronic pain and dealing with life and mental health and things like that. So really my goal is to make sure that no one else feels alone in their pain, whatever pain that might be, because pain comes in all different things. So yeah, we are a small tribe, so hit the subscribe and the bell, because we're a small tribe, so which isn't bad at all. It's good to be a small tribe. We all know each other, and but I guess because I'm small, YouTube wants you to hit the bell so you get all the notifications. I guess it's not enough to be subscribed, but that's okay. Hey, so hit the subscribe button. So yeah, today I'm on a roll. I got makeup on today. I did a get ready with me earlier. I attempted to do it. And I don't know if it came out, how it came out. I haven't watched the footage back yet, but we'll see. We'll see if I'm gonna, do that or not. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay. I have all my cats here. I got Philip back here. This is one of my cats. Frank here, and then Noe's off in the corner. So, this week, one of the things I wanted to talk about was hope, persistence, and not giving up. More importantly, not giving up. And I wanted to talk about this because recently, me and Patrick had something that mainly Patrick had been working on for a long time, that he finally, hit his goal and stuff. And it was something, he'd been trying to find a new job for a long time because he was ready to advance in his field. That's what it was. And he finally got that job where he got to advance. And it's something he had been working on for a long time. As you guys know, he has his master's and he's going for his doctoral degree. And honestly, if it was me, there's a lot of times where I cried for him, and I'm just like, when is this ever gonna happen? Because the job market's not easy here in Southern California. Even if you have a degree and stuff, so does everybody else. It's not easy. Even when you have a really good resume. And it's not easy. So, it was something he was persistent at, and he kept telling me, as long as I keep trying, it's gonna happen eventually. And after this week, and then I got this new book to get ideas for my new series that I'm gonna be doing. That's what I did to get ready with me. It's called Beauty and Soul, coming soon. And it was to give me ideas for this book. And there was a quote in it, and after I saw this quote, the things that Patrick had told me about not giving up, whenever I wanted to give up with something that I've been doing, or I felt kind of hopeless about my pain and where I'm going in life, he would always tell me, you can't give up. Don't give up. You got to keep trying, because as long as you're trying, you have hope. As long as you're trying, you have hope. And hope is a very important thing, I feel, as human beings for us to have. Hope keeps us going. I think about the hope I have for all the dreams and plans I have for Desert Mermaid, and getting married to Patrick eventually, and hopes and plans for my, you know, my family and my future with Patrick and things. And I think about, if I didn't have that hope, well, there would be a part of me like that would just feel like sad, eternally sad. And I feel like hope is one of those, some people say hope is like a drug, because, you know, some people have false hope and they'll keep turning on this false hope. But I wonder if is hope really a negative thing to look at all the time? Like, it is a positive. Hope, you know, keeps us going. It keeps us going, so it keeps us from giving up, I feel like. And that's kind of what I got after seeing this quote. I'm going to share this quote with you, and I'll probably turn it into like a something to put on my Instagram. I like to put quotes up there on my Instagram. I really like quotes, so yeah, that's kind of my thing. I collect quotes. That's what I say. I'm a quote collector. Anyways, this quote, I'm gonna look over here. This quote goes, "Persistence guarantees that results are inevitable." Swami Sam, I'm sorry, okay, I can't pronounce words like this at all, so I'm so sorry because I'm gonna butcher this. Samaramada, I don't know. I'll put it up here on the screen. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I can't say it. But persistence guarantees that results are inevitable. And I saw that, and it just clicked what Patrick had been saying, you know. And I sometimes feel like why is he so positive? And even my mom too, she's like this too. She's like, never, you can't give up, Keisha, you can't give up. I'm like, that's just my mom, you know, blah blah blah. But it's true, you can't give up, because the moment you give up, all your hope is gone. It is drained. And I look back when I had to drop out of nursing school. If you guys don't know, if you're new, I have a list down below linked. It's my story, and I talk about how I hurt my back and became disabled with chronic pain, and you know, and the journey I went through to get to here, and how I grew as a human. I went through a lot of hard years after I got hurt. I went through a lot of financials problems. I had a lot of health bills and everything. I had a personal injury lawsuit because I was trying to get justice. I slipped and fell in a store, and I lost that lawsuit. And when I lost it, I became financially responsible for the other party's stuff. So I got saddled with all this debt that wasn't even my fault. I just got hurt, and I was just trying to get, you know, help and compensation for that. And I felt like I got further punished, and I had to drop out of nursing school. I was going to be a nurse before I got hurt, and I had to drop out of nursing school, and I lost $11,000 in scholarships. I felt like so many things. I had I went through a lot of other changes. I lost touch with family members I was really close to, friends. But through that, I became closer with a lot of the friends and family that did remain. And I made other friends. And I started to see that I could have dreams and hopes again. And that not to give up. And really, when I looked back on it, the reason why I wanted to be a nurse growing up, because that was my dream growing up as a kid, was because I wanted to help people. And so when I realized how I could try to help people by letting them know they're not alone with, you know, social media, and I could still make a positive impact on the world, even from my bedroom, you know, I found my hope again. And I found a reason to not give up. And I know sometimes it's hard because we'll lose things that we thought we were meant to have and do, and that happens, and it's a part of life. Like, I've been through it, so I know what it's like to have something unfairly taken away from you. There's a lot of things about my life that are my life is black and white compared to what it would have been if I hadn't gotten hurt. But through those challenges, I found a silver lining. I found a spark in the dark. I found a light. And I found that light, and I'm gonna turn it into a flame, and it's gonna burn brightly than whatever dream I had before. I'm gonna make it through because I'm strong, and I've already been through a lot of stuff. And I still have hope that even though I have chronic pain, that my life is gonna be amazing, that I am living my best life despite the pain, despite the, you know, having the shitty days and all that. I'm a survivor. You are too. There is always something. I believe there's, you gotta hold on to something. You gotta find, even if it's a little thing, you gotta find something that gives you that hope to hold on to. Because I realized back then that stuff, money, none of that was gonna get me through any of it. It was the non-material things, like the hope, that was gonna get me through it. The people that loved me and were really there for me. So I guess that's what this week's sushi is about. It's about why you should never give up hope. Because hope will get you through. It'll keep you going, and it'll keep you from giving up. And you should never give up. And I know it's easy just to say never give up, but you should never give up hope is what I think is the important message. Never give up hope. Never give that up. There was a time, actually, me and Patrick, we were really down, like down in the dumps, and not doing good financially. I was having a lot of health problems and stuff, and living in that foreclosure house. You know, I said I was a squatter for a couple of years. We would spend like $1 or $2, I think, and buy a lotto ticket. And you're like, the probabilities, we know, because like Patrick, he's like a mathy person, you know. I knew too. Of us not winning that lotto was, we weren't gonna win. It was like little to no chance, right? But we would still pay $1 and get like one row. And we would take that lotto ticket and we would talk about it. What if we won? What would we do with that money? How would we spend it? What kind of charities we'd want to open, and who we'd want to buy cars for and do stuff with, and you know, what vacation we would go on first. Sorry, I got an itch back here. And even though we would check the numbers and we would lose, it was worth it paying that $1 because it gave us hope, and it gave us something to dream about and talk about and let our imaginations run wild and think about, what would I spend that money on if that happened. And I guess that's kind of like the secret in a way. Ooh, sorry, my notebook fell. That's kind of like the secret, you know, in a way, where you visualize you with the stuff. And that was one thing we used to do, is we used to think about what would we do if we won that lotto. And it gave us hope. It gave us hope. So even a little kernel like that to get you by, to get you through a tough time, is okay, because it gives you hope. And You know, as long as you're not going overboard on these things, I think it's okay. It gave me hope. It gave me hope. And it got us through some tough times, even though it was just $1. On a bad week though, sitting there for a couple hours before bed and talking about what we would do with all that money was really cool. So, that's weekly sushi. Did it make sense to you? I don't know. Hey, question, what gives you hope? Share below. It could be anything, you know. What is something that gives you hope? Your faith, your family, share a quote that gives you inspiration for hope. Just something, what gives you hope? That's the question. And if it's something personal that gives you hope, just put the little heart below and I'll know what you're talking about, right? Yeah, I think that'll be our little thing now. Just let me know below and just put the little heart, you know. It's okay, yo. It's okay. I'm gonna go for this. Like I said, my camera likes to cut off at like 20 minutes or something because of the HD thing, but anyways, so yeah, like I said, want to become part of the mermaid tribe, hit the bell. I'm on Instagram, link below, come follow me, and I think that's it. So as always, I'm sending lots of it cut me off early. Okay. Fill up. Okay, let's try this again. As always, I'm sending lots of happy mermaid vibes and all my love to all the lovers and the haters, because as we know, haters usually need the love the most too. Well, we all need love, right? We're human. And a little bit of hope to get us by, right? See you in the next Desert Mermaid adventure. Mwah!